Alrighty, my friends. Have I thought about including a TTS bot for chat to use? TTS, that means what? Text to speech? I don't know. I've watched so many streams where people abuse that. And I don't like, not that I don't trust Twitch chat, but I don't like Twitch chat having the ability to derail the stream with paragraphs of like racist comments or some other horrible stuff. And you could say, well, I would never do that. Well, there are people on Twitch who would, so I don't think I'm gonna do anything like that. Also, I wouldn't be able to hear it, which is I think the point of that would be, is so that the Twitch chat could I just wouldn't be able to hear it because of the way my audio is set up, so I would say, yeah, possibly, but yeah. Sad people, I know. There are a lot of trolls on Twitch, so. Man, after watching that last guy have that really cool heal thing, I kind of want to go for gold tier skill, but I feel like I've not really usually had much luck with gold tier skill, but let's give it a try. Damn it, it's all weapon stuff. %30 crit chance if I have 5 or fewer items. 12% crit chance for all of my items. Rightmost weapon has plus 40 damage. A lot of people need a good noggin thumping with my giant thigh bone, that's right. So stacking a lot of small items that aren't weapons, or that are, even that are weapons, could make this good. 1 big, 3 medium, 1 small is 5 items. 1 big, 3 medium, 1 small. The guy who cut down the trees in LA with a chainsaw is a prime example. Okay. I mean, whichever I choose, I basically have to build around it. I guess early game, I can't even get more than 4 items. So early game, getting crit chance on all 4 items could be pretty good, and then maybe I can build around something big later.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
So I can get 2 items. Probably Leech's Mortar and Pestle. Even though this already has lifesteal, this would at least scale the weapon damage. And if I go with this, and we find Femur, we have a build. I think Calcinator and Mortar and Pestle sounds good. There's no synergy to that, though. Gives me the chunk of lead thing, though. I literally would not be able to win our early fights, right? Because this does 0 damage, and this is a very slow 6 burn. Yeah, I know for the long game, the like chunk of lead. I'm gonna do this because I think I want to win early.
But people thought it was weird.
I want to win early, and I think this might actually give me a chance to win early. Banana Bowl, Viper, Kyber Drone. Kyber Drone, when you slow, weapons gain damage. I think I'm playing towards potentially thigh bone build here. Viper. I think I want to go Kyber drone because if I get his ability, that plays into Magnus Femur build. So literally what a bullet is, a chunk of lead for Isaac Marion's head. Okay, sure. Alright, nice crit.
What strange creatures prowl these streets?
That is a lifesteal weapon that would get buffed by that. Okay, well. What does the leech's upgrade do? When you poison, it gets more damage. Okay. I probably want to upgrade Mortar and Pestle. What about Stinger? What does Stinger upgrade do? It's... Wow. It actually doubles its damage each time, but that thing's so slow that we don't want to upgrade that. Alright, I either get a small weapon or I upgrade the Mortar and Pestle. This is the run, you can sense it, huh? I think this upgrades by like... Okay, +5. I was hoping it'd be +10. Well. Max health, weapons. Let's get health and regen.
Is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
Early regen OP. Depends on the fight. Really, depends on how much scaling or strength an early enemy has. I think I'm about to get wrecked by a shoe blade. Meow. See if my lifesteal can overcome shoe blade plus poison. Does lifesteal clear any... Oh, it actually does clear one poison. Lifesteal does. Interesting. I think our lifesteal just wins this for us. Looking likely. Beautiful.
Next time, boys.
Nice.
Less blunder, more plunder.
If we had crit there, we would have won earlier. I don't think we crit ever. You cannot see money. Oh yeah, let me move my head, sorry. There we go. Potions. Transform. Just get a free item. The poison item also buff this. Ooh, that's actually pretty good right there. So that works there, and this gets buffed by that because it has lifesteal, right? Yeah. Interesting. My build is very, very, very freaking slow right now.
I'll keep honing my skills. Next time, I might surprise you.
Weapons have +10 damage. Rightmost weapon has 20. Multiple weapon strength is better. Actually, right now, these are equal. I think I'm going to do right-handed, because if I am going to go femur build, concentrating the damage is better. Especially with in combination with we want to have 5 or fewer items.
I spent half my life mastering that technique. So, like, 9 years.
He could sell femur, right? Could I afford femur? Starts at silver. I think it might be like 16 cost or something. I don't know that I could afford a femur right now, actually. Jungle Ruins. Regen or bronze loot. I kind of need some. He buys my medium items. I don't really have any medium items that I'm selling right now. Femur right now is too early. Alright, reagent, regen, or loot items for money. With lifesteal, I feel like I don't need the regen as much. Let's go loot items for monies. What did I get? Oh. Cool. Reagent for the catalyst? I don't know about that. I'm not... I don't think I want a random reagent right now. Alright, can we beat Rogue Scrapper? I think we can. We scale... Warrior and Giant Mosquito. Is there anything I really care about from them? Shield stuff, Sharpening Stone. Mosquito. If I wanted to try for a proboscis, of course. No, I think we just want more experience if we can get it. More experience in gold. I think we scale enough. This thing procs itself with the venom thing too. Procs its upgraded damage. I need luck to beat Scrapper. You think? I'm thinking the lifesteal keeps us healthy. I don't know, does he scale his damage? I don't know if he scales his damage. I think we're fine. I have like double lifesteal weapons. Yeah, easy mode. Easy mode. Get wrecked.
Disgusting creatures.
Subscribing.
Hey, Harold, thank you for 38 months tier 3 sub. Holy shnikes. That is amazing. That is amazing, Harold. Holy all-star support that is. That's friend, so I do get experience from you. Let's get experience. We have a friend. You got a friend in me. Strange mushroom. Silver tier potion. Gold or neutral item. Medium items. I'm trying to save Sharpening Stone and Insect Wing for if I do get Magnus Femur, potentially. Any damage I can add to that is good. Let's get free stuff, I guess. Neutral item. Could I ever get tripwire for that? A neutral item. Tripwire is Vanessa, so it's not considered neutral, right? I wish there was a thing for neutral. How do I know which items are neutral? Is it common? Maybe it's common. Probably what neutral items are, huh? And there's probably just a crap ton of neutral items that are common. Let's just get gold.
Closer and closer.
Bronze tier weapon.
Hear my sister's laughter.
So bronze tier weapon, I couldn't get Femur because that's silver. Alright, so if I put any more items on my board, I lose my 30% crit chance. So let's go with this.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
My build is super freaking slow right now. Pulse rifle, critical core. This guy looks like he's gonna wreck me, I think. Holy crit. He just crit me for 100 with his laser pistol? Yeah, Jesus. Talk about front-loaded damage. Why did I think I saw 100 damage? That must have been out of the critical core. Use my mind to the left of this charge at 1 second. Wow, that guy went off 5 times and I attacked once. How come my 8-second thing went off once and he went off 5 times? Multicast 3. Oh my god. Okay, that's insanely powerful. Jesus. Alright. Well, my build sucks, that's for sure. At least it sucks against that overpowered piece of crap. I'm not even sure if 30% crit chance is worth not filling my board. Although it's probably worth not filling my board when I have nothing that's worth putting on my board. Dooley is a fun hero. You like Dooley, huh?
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful. I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
It's basically the build I used last time. I think I want any of this. I have catalyst but no reagents to turn into anything right now. I could transform something. I wonder if Valpak can sell Femur. Oh wait, no, what am I saying? I have the catalyst. This doesn't get me reagents. Could just get experience.
Gigamart's
What has he
owner
got?
is the ultimate businessman. Take the deal.
I'm gonna get this because it is a slow item. So if I do get Femur at some point, that could be useful. I'm gonna use a
What else can I
small
get for
item.
you?
This charges. I'm not really using small items here. I get this for my chunk of lead. My chunks of lead, I guess.
You
I think
came
it's
all the
worth
way
being
here.
on my board more
Might as
than
well stock up.
the potion right now as well. So, I still have that 30% crit chance. Alright, well my build feels terrible. Still. But maybe we have some scaling? Street Gamer, Tempest Flame Dancer, Eccentric, Aether Right. These 2 items. I don't know if I beat her right now. Street Gamer, when you use a small item, heal. And Flame Dancer, burn items have crit chance. Well, okay, she has 650 health. She shields for 30 and deals damage for that much. When you sell this, shields for 30 there. When you shield, this gains 5 damage. Does my lifesteal out-heal her shielding plus damage? I attack every 8 seconds and I poison a little bit. Does she scale? Barbed wire does gain damage when she shields. 5 seconds, she does scale. This doesn't gain shield over the fight. This goes off every 5 seconds. 15 damage, then 20, then 25, then 30, then 35. I have 360 health. She has 650 health. I feel like I just go... Oh my god. All or nothing. Getting behind on experience happens to me a lot, and I feel like fighting her would get me behind. I mean, if I actually crit,
We must never rest.
I feel like I'd win. Ah, jeez, let's go for it.
Got a lot of
I feel like we're losing this.
but this'll be fun.
We need to get some crits on our lifesteal items, I think. No crit yet. We're actually building up a decent amount of poison, surprisingly. Still no crits. This 30% crit chance and everything is not... Hey, there we go. We finally got a crit. All right. We did it. I would love to get rigged. Oh, man. Hasting 2 items would be so good. Damn. Silver tier items. We could get Magnus Femur from that. Do I even have any slow items yet for Magnus Femur? I have 1, 2 slow items, and this one's like the slowest item of all slow items. Got to build with Crow's Nest, Battery, and the Boulder. The Boulder, huh? That's the one that just does their maximum amount of health whenever it goes up. It charges like in 30 seconds or something crazy.
Delightful to see you, darling.
When you use a weapon, poison 4. Now that's interesting. You got a lot of fast charging weapons. That could be really good. I don't have a lot of fast charging weapons. I have a couple very slow charging weapons. Alright, well, I was hoping to see... Magnus Femur that I could sell for, but... I'm gonna buy this
That piece has some story.
so I can get a slow item from it. That's not what I wanted. This guy here. Nice. Double slow duration. So I have a couple slow items now if I can find frickin' Magnus Femur. Watch me like talking about Magnus Femur and now I'm just never gonna find it.
I will uncover them all.
Some are too proud to be trained by a child. You might examine that.
If I ever have a single weapon, this would be 40 damage on one weapon.
And you've learned all you can from me. See Argenta.
Okay,
Wonderful.
if I want to keep the crit chance, I can't add any items, and I don't have any big items to put on my board. I don't want to swap any items. Jeez, like, I got no money. Sells weapons, even if she had a... Can I look up how much Magnus Femur cost? $24 gold. Yeah, I think if I sold everything that I have, I couldn't afford that. Alright, let's just get a free cinders. Does this sell for anything? It does sell for 2, okay. We are broke again. That's what happens when you choose skill at the beginning. Feels like anytime I choose a skill, a gold tier skill at the beginning, like, I just have no money. Like, I don't even have the money to get the free chunk of lead. That's not actually free, so... Sell that so I can get my catalyst and chunk of lead. So I lose my 30% crit chance if I put 2 more items on my board. I feel like it might be worth losing the crit chance. I think it's worth losing the crit chance, I think. Unless I just do this. That's 5 items. We're hasting... What we want to haste is that. And then this guy's got more damage and goes off more often and we're hasting it. Let's try this, and that keeps the 30% crit on the 2 items that it does anything to. Let's go for this. I think this is better than having a mosquito stinger and small amount of poison every 8 seconds. I think this might be better. I really don't want to use a sharpening stone on this. I want to save that for Magnus Femur that we're totally going to get, right, chat? Totally going to get it.
You would stand aside.
Solar farm. Burn, burn. Rocket launcher. Wow, this guy just has a lot of high damage weapons. Oh my god. Well, I got to use my weapons once. Golly, Dooley is busted overpowered. When I fought Mac, he felt busted overpowered. Anytime I fight Dooley, his items just instantly proc 8,000 effing times, it feels like. Jesus Christ, man. I never get more than 1 round of attacks off, it feels like. Dooley's insane right now. Everyone's insane with an insane build. It definitely feels that way, that's for sure. Thinking about upgrading the smelling salts. Feels like everything I face is busted as heck. I mean, I'm sure that's that thing that I can never remember the name of.
We take pride in our restoration.
Confirmation bias. But it certainly feels that way.
What damage is purely cosmetic?
I mean, it doesn't help that I'm trying to play around, you know, an item that I don't have in Magnus's Femur.
Don't you think?
Don't have any freeze to try to play around that. No Femur. This gains 4 poison every time we heal. I don't know, man. Let's go ahead and do this. Get our gold. Dooley is busted in early game. Vanessa is in early and mid. Mac is busted medium late. Pig is busted only very late. Okay.
No doubt, maybe.
Well, I can't find the femur that I'm trying to play around. Marianas, Raider, Outlands, Dervish. I don't think we ever beat this guy, do we? I mean, we don't have that many items, so his electric heals won't proc, but 1200 health. Raider, ammo item has ammo. Dervish, items have crit chance. I have less than half this guy's health. I do have lifesteal. How much does he stack? Block items gain 6% crit chance. So he's gonna get crit chance throughout the fight. So the only thing that scales for him is his crit chance. And when he slows, he gets more crit chance. Oh, and no, actually, when he slows, his weapons gain damage. Okay, there's no way I ever beat that guy. Let's go Dervish. Let's go for the easiest fight, or 1 extra gold from Blood Reef Raider. I think we for sure beat this guy. Probably beat this guy too. This guy's got the crit chance. The skill. Let's go for that.
Like a desert sun. you.
The Lord of the Wastes would like you.
Hey, look at that, a crit. We can crit. It's amazing. Alright, crit chance. That's what I was hoping to get from him. That's nice. Sells items. Alright. Magnus Femur. Damn it. Wrong large weapon. Although, my lifesteal weapons have 100% crit chance. Actually, that has some synergy here. That would guarantee this thing crits. Thing is, I mean, this would be amazing. Well, I was gonna say this would be amazing with Magnus Femur, but would it? I don't know. We just need Femur, which I don't even know I could afford, even if he sells it. Do I care about upgrading this thing again? I basically need to save my money if I'm ever going to get Femur. What do we think, chat? Do I keep trying to save up for a weapon that we can't find? I feel like I should keep saving for it. I feel like I should keep saving because Femur's like the only build that we've been going for.
It's okay. It was nice to see.
All of our skills are
It glows. I see everything.
around that. First time you use a large item, adjacent items gain crit chance. When you slow, freeze, or burn, a regen item gains regen. If I play Femur, I don't think the adjacent items to the Femur will have any... I don't think crit chance will matter. Will I have a regen item if I play Femur? Are there any items that have slow and regen on it? I'm definitely not doing potions. there an item with slow and regen? I'm not sure, but like none of these do anything. Let's do that. Maybe I'll have something next to a femur that crit chance will be useful on. Medium items would not have what I want. Let's get a free thing. Okay. That didn't give me a catalyst. I thought when you get something for free, it's the same as if you buy it, but I guess not. All right, so what am I getting? I'm getting a chunk of lead, and I'm getting a cat. Oh, I did. There it is. It appeared on my bar. That would have been bad. I would have lost my crit chance if I hadn't noticed that. We need to bone. We do need to bone. Make some room. We got a 38% crit chance. I wonder... So this gives 15 damage to this every time it procs. There's something better I could put on my board. When I slow, this gains burn. Because I usually attack like once. I don't think we ever beat a dually no matter what I do, so...
I will remain.
Yeah, just look at all this flat damage. In faster time than any of my things charge. I got a single attack. Jesus Christ, dually. Three procs, 4 procs, 2 procs, 2 procs. I went once. How the F do I play against dually? How the F do I ever play against dually? You don't think 30% crit is as much value as 2 more small items right now? I don't know.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
I wait for the patch when it gets nerfed. That's how I play against dually. Cool, cool. All right. Now what I'm gonna do? See if I can get a slow item.
Doesn't work out for you. Come back for a refund.
Actually, let me just get gold for now. There's a slow item. Do you think I should lose 30% on all of my items to get what? Something to get... I mean... it doesn't matter what I play. If I play a dually, he kills me before I get more than 1 attack off. So... I guess I hope I don't play dually over and over. Medium items won't have what I'm looking for. Temporary boost is whatever. Now that's interesting. I do have small items. Maybe I can just completely place around something different right now because our build is so trash. So... buy a house, you'll see they'll all die of envy and lose. Okay. Alright, so all the fastest Let's see here. When this or an adjacent item slows, haste the item to the left. Don't have any poison. If I swap this guy here. But probably that's worth having there. Alright, let's go for this. We have a bunch of slow stuff to stack this burn, and every time a small thing goes off, this charges. I think this is probably better for right now. I care about this. This is a really slow item. It does have slow on it. So this will only proc once, but it would haste all my stuff earlier than this that could proc multiple times, but only... Actually, against an NPC, this might be better. I don't know. Now, what do we got here? Scoville, Rocket Trooper, Printing Duelist. I don't think we ever beat Scoville with my terrible build right now. Yeah, he scales his burn pretty quickly. Rocket Trooper, when you crit, reload. Shadow Cloak. Printing Duelist. 4% damage when you're at high health. Alright, I want to just win. Who do I win against? Definitely not Scoville, I think. Do I beat the Trooper? 900 health. 150 damage. Crit chance when he gains haste. My health is really low. I don't even think I beat that guy.
You face a graduate of the Dueling Academy. Tremble!
Actually, I don't even know if I beat this guy with my low frickin' health. God, I have no health, man. Oh my god, do I lose to the weakest guy? Oh, thank God we at least beat the weakest guy. That would have been so embarrassing if I couldn't even beat the weakest NPC. We do have a lot of crit chance. I wonder if I could play around that weapon. Alright, sells weapons. I wonder if I could get 100% crit chance with all of my crit things here. 5 or few, 30% crit chance would put it at 50, 58% crit chance. I don't know. Printing Duelist is surprisingly strong, apparently so. Alright.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
I'm just looking for big mace. Damn it. What is this thing? When you use a potion, deal 10 damage. When you reload or transform a potion, this gains 10 damage. Interesting. Oh man, no big thigh bone to smack our enemies, man. Think I should have just gone income? Well, this was a chance to buy a Femur, so I felt like I had to take the chance on it. $16 damage every 4 seconds. It was my only weapon on my board. I don't know what to do, chat, to be honest. I don't know what to do. Nothing, I guess, right now.
All my weapons have been tested in battle.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Is there do I have any reagents to transform? I don't. I mean, silver tier item could be the femur, right? Okay, well, it's an upgraded version of that, right? Actually, it's less upgraded because I've done upgrades on it, but I'll sell that to get this, I guess. All right, he can sell femur. He can buy all my small items too. So double retort, twice as much lead. Yes, femur. Okay, let's make our swap out. Sell our catalysts.
Just like the baby birds that nested in my mother.
How much do I need for it? 12. Okay, so we do this. Now I can start selling all the things to make it better.
Anyway,
Cooldown reduction, plus damage.
smaller than Quixel.
We put the lifesteal on it. If I want the 30% crit chance, I need to have one less item on my board. Is that right? No, I need 2 fewer items on my board, actually. Could have transformed moth meal. I don't know what the hell that even is, so sorry. What did I transform? Did I transform anything? I don't even know what I did. Sounds like I did something bad. But thanks for telling me that I'm bad at the game. Appreciate it. I don't even know what I did. What about moose on the board with this thing? Would that be any good? I need items to slow, so I don't think it's good. Yeah, I probably messed up on selling something I shouldn't have sold. What I really need, at least what I think I need, I don't think the crit chance is worth more than an extra slow proc, probably. What I really need is something large that slows if I want to play around the artillery spotter. But I don't know if I really should be trying to play around that, to be honest. If I had no weapon, that gains an extra 20 damage on it. That is a slow... Alright, well, here we go. I don't know what slow items I should be looking for with Magnus Femur. Are there any good... well, I know what I want. It's tripwire. But... Amber is decent. Bola's maybe... I feel like a lot of most of the really good slow items are other characters. Flashbang looks really good. Where's that from? Stella. Who's Stella? Incense is a good item, actually. If I could find some incense. I need a pylon. What's a pylon? 4-second cooldown slow on item. When you slow haste an item. Yeah, that seems super OP. I still think the best item, I feel like the best build ever would be Magnus Femur shielded lifesteal with tripwire. I feel like that would be insane.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like
Steel, however you say it, is not a released hero yet. Okay.
See these tusks, right?
You heal for 84. Let's hope with all your heals, you just never do any damage.
I could see you're going places, but
Bashing somebody over the head with a club. That's the way to win, man. Very nice. Magnus Femur for the win.
I would never debase my wares by.
Let's make sure I don't screw this up. We put this guy here. Sell this guy here. Get our gold. Sells for 6. Wow, that's more than I was expecting. If I upgrade this potion, what does that do? 1 extra second. I mean, it only cost me 1. I guess that's
Buyer's
worth.
remorse never. Be remorseless.
I wonder if Spider Mace would be better than having the Stinger. Because when you slow, this charges, and we have these other slows. Caved his skull in. Club over the head or gall swing into crotch, like Isaac Marion did experience. I think I'd rather have a non-weapon slow item for this last slot. So this is getting all the damage. Okay, so like if I had Quicksilver, Rainbow Potion is a non-weapon slow item, but it only goes once and it's out of stuff again. So maybe Quicksilver, transforming Moth into something. Oh, that's what you were talking about earlier, Moth Meal. I didn't know that that was what this was called.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
I'm gonna just sell some stuff to make some space here. I'm never using that. Okay. Burn item, chocolate bars, non-weapon items. I guess I can just check here if there's a tripwire or get a nice free item. Or get some max health. I feel like I could actually use some max health. Yeah, let's spend 10 gold on some max health. Alright, what do we got here? Enclave Weeper, Trash Golem, Zookeeper. What are you? When you poison your items, gain crit chance. It's got Ouroboros. I feel like I might be able to beat this guy. Doesn't seem like he does a lot of damage. Trash Golem. When using an ammo item, reload the item to the left of it. That's pretty good if I'm going to use multiple potions at some point. Anything else I care about here? Not sure about that. And then Zookeeper. I'm going to use a friend poison. Okay. Let's go for the high experience guy, because I think I can beat this guy. God, I hope I'm not wrong. I think we out heal any poisoning he can do, I think. What did this turn into? It turned into smelling salt, which is actually exactly what I was hoping for. That's nice. Although I should have had that move one to the left. I think I should go like this. Oh, I can't move stuff right now. Okay, well, I'm not doing poison, but okay.
With enough power, I will defeat death itself.
Alright, what do we got? Silver skills, upgraded silver. I can make this gold. Which, when slows the... When a slow happens, this scales faster. Is that right? I think that's what the scaling is on Magnus Femur. When you slow, gains more damage. That's right. Okay, very nice. Goes up by 50 each time we slow. Nice. Sells items. Let's see if we can get caught up in experience and go do a fight. Let's see. Come on, fight, 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 fight. Yes! Oh, okay. Well, if we get proboscis, I would probably use that instead of the sleeping potion, to be honest. Alright, bash this mosquito over the head with a bone. That's the way you deal with mosquitoes, right, chat? Or even a skill would be very nice. There's a lot of good stuff we get here.
Not all my subjects survive my experiments.
Not the best thing, but we can at least use it on this. Rare event or a merchant. Or curio and hope we hit... We could hit proboscis. We could buff our slow items potentially. Mysterious portal. Can it tell... Do we know what all the options are for mysterious portal? Interesting. So we could get Vanessa selling her items. Like tripwire. Thieves Guild. Man, there's a lot of different things. Are any of them enchanting? There's upgrade an item. Provide fiery enchanting. I don't know if any of these people are just get an enchantment. She sells an enchantable item. He does have some good slow buffing items. Let's just gamble. What did we get? Improve my weapons. Leftmost weapons gain 25% crit. Holy crap. Weapons gain 10 damage. Upgrade this to be diamond. Holy crap. Enchant my leftmost weapon. Okay. Alright, what are we doing to this weapon? Do we fully upgrade it? Do we give it a crit chance? Or do I have enough to sell to enchant it? 2, 4, 6 will put me at 17, 18. I have to sell my retort if I want to sell it. If I want to enchant it. I assume it's a random enchantment. It's probably enchanting this with anything. It's probably worth... Let's do it. And let's enchant our weapon. Come on, give me, what do we want? Shielded or obsidian are probably the two best. You never seen the shopkeeper? Form. Is that his name? Form. Yeah. Poison, damn it.
Weapon asks form to tell you.
Well, I can.
You will not survive.
At least
alone.
that's why I kept that. Not what I was hoping for. But hey, it's better than not being enchanted, I guess. Not sure if that was worth selling all of my crap to do.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study you.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share. of
How do you talk with your
storms.
tongue sticking out like that, lady? Oh god, frickin' dive weights are crazy good. Oh, but not if I bash you over the head twice with a frickin' club. Maybe she's as salty right now as I always get whenever I'm like, I only got to use my things once. Yeah, well, I got to use my femur twice, and it was frickin' OP. How much poison did it do? 114. Okay. And let's just get... I need money right now. We're broke as usual. Although Bazaar Con... What is this? Diamond tier item from the Bazaar. Get 3 small items from the Bazaar. Networking. Oh, I can just get experience from this? I thought this is the one that was like a random... Okay, why did I think this was something else? Okay. Diamond tier item, 3 small items, gain 2 experience. Man, diamond tier item. Could I get a diamond tier tripwire? Oh man, experience or random diamond item? Let's frickin' gamble, I guess. Interesting. I don't think I can do that, can I? If I do this, this affects nothing, right? Yeah, that doesn't really work with this guy. Okay, well, not what I was hoping for. Transform. Don't want to transform this guy. Yeah, if this turned into incense, or even just another smelling salts, I feel like that could be huge. Although I can do it with my catalyst right now. Are there any other weapons I'd want? Maybe bolas, because that's a slow and a weapon. There are tools that slow as well. Let's check for a slowing tool. Yeah. Alright, should I transform this now? I'm afraid if I transform it and it becomes something I don't want, that'll be a waste, but let's go for it. Definitely not what I was hoping for. I mean, it's slow, but now it's a slow once and then it's done, which, oh, that's just worse. That's just freaking worse. Now, we know this guy has an amazing skill. What's Treasure Turtle? What do you do? Shield yourself for semi-fall below half health. Shield items have more shield. Like, if I get a Clamera from him, actually, that would be huge. But Thug has the chance for Bonk, which is maybe single best skill in the game. Although Bludgeon, when you sell, buffs your slow item. Strength isn't bad either. Thinking about going against Treasure Turtle. Chance at Clamera could be huge. Do I think I beat 1925 health Treasure Turtle and it gets me more experience? I think I do. Alright, turtle. Turtle time. I would not mind getting Clamera. Chlamydia. Wait, no. I definitely would mind getting that. Damn, it turned it into another potion. See, I now have these dead items that don't slow at all. It's okay, I think we're still fine. 191 poison from this is pretty nice to bypass the shield.
Man or beast. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Well, that's good money. Good money.
Step forward on my path.
Crit skills, burn skills. Crit. Yeah, so this thing, when I use it, gives crit chance to an adjacent item, which is useless because all of my other items are like slow items, so. Alright, what do we got here?
Today, tomorrow. If not
First time you fall below half health, slow. That's amazing. When you crit, your poison items gain poison. No thanks. I have 20 regen. Pretty nice, but slowing 4 items is freaking amazing. It's called Stop That. What's that skill? Stop that! Well, I just want to know what the skill's called. It's called Stop That! Stop. Okay, I'm making stupid jokes now. Alright, let's see if I can find a slow item that's not a potion. One item for 1 second. One item for 2 seconds. No. No. Transform that into fiery. It could transform into a better slow item. I'm gonna grab that just for when I have catalyst. Chocolate bars, tools, non-weapon item. Again, I'm pretty sure there are slow tools that are quite good.
Faulty saw cost me my arm. Last time I ever went cheap on tools.
Cooldown reduced by 12%. You want to sell me a tripwire, bro? No slow. Adjacent potions have 1 multicast and their cooldown increased by 2 seconds. Interesting, actually. We could reload potions and they would multicast. Interesting. Put that between these 2 potions. So what happens? Their cooldown is increased by 2 seconds. This would be a 6-second cooldown, but it would multicast, and it would reload. 16. Can I make that happen? Hydration check. Thank you. Multicasting the potions seems like that could be really good. How much does it cost? 16. Keeping this because transforming that into another diamond item could be really good. I'm gonna try this.
It's always that tool you thought you'd never need that ends up saving your butt.
Huh, don't know if I've ever heard him say that. What you talking about my butt for? Don't talk about my butt. Alright, multi-casting these potions. Let's see how this works.
You are a child.
I lose the haste. I lose one
I will
haste,
leave you alive to learn the lesson.
but the haste on the one that matters will get multicast, I think. I don't know. Yeah, this might not be as good, I'm not sure. I feel like the multicast could be very good.
All change begins in the heat of
We definitely wrecked him there. I don't know, it seems pretty good to me. How many times did it go off? It recharged him once. This says it procced 4 times. Which I think is more procs than it would have been otherwise. Yeah, the multicast plus reload, especially if I got another sleeping potion or something. Although the one thing I don't like about sleeping potions, it always slows the same thing. This whatever the slowest item is. So I'm only slowing one item with sleeping potion. Alright, I only have 6 gold. Do I want to transform the steel? I mean, I guess there could be an argument for maybe this. So this would get hasted. Or it would haste that guy after this 6 seconds when this first goes off. But I don't know if that's better than in 8 seconds having a double slow proc. I feel like the double slow proc is probably better. Small and large items. Buys my medium items. Don't have any medium items to sell. Let's get a free item. That's the thing I just sold. Get a tool. Let's get a free tool. Tripwire? Damn. Yeah, free catalyst, though. I don't sell it.
There is still more to learn.
Alright, let's transform this guy. Unless I really want to do something else. Do I want silver tier item? No, let's transform, see if we can get something cool. This guy seems really crappy. At his highest rank, he does 4 poison, 4 regen every 6 seconds. Sorry, bro, that seems not the best. Seems kind of weak, bro. You need to up your game, man. Burninator, Car Conductor, Cosmic Rock. Burninator. First 5 times you slow, charge a burn item. That doesn't do any good for me because I don't have... Oh, there's Pylon! Oh! Do we try to fight this guy to try to get Pylon? Potentially the best slow item we could get? Do we beat this guy is the question? I feel like we might. Let's be direct. Spare him the future disappointment. It's kind of shiznizzle. Okay. I mean, let's go for it either way. I'm not even gonna check the other guys. I really want to get this. I hope I'm not gonna get frozen a bunch of times. He does stack burn, I think is what he does. I hope my lifesteal can beat him. Okay, get blasted. Flamethrower is also OP. Well, let's see. We got none of them. When you slow charge this, your weapons gain 15 damage for the fight. That does have some synergy. When I slow charge this my weapon, so it's another way to stack this, but I feel like this just isn't as good as having a slow thing, because this thing every time you slow gains 50 damage, so this just seems way worse than just having more slows. No, we didn't get what I was hoping for. Sad. Free loot item. Sell small items. Get free stuff. So I choose one, is that right? Cooldown reduction. Experience. +3 poison. I think cooldown reduction is just always going to be better. Yeah, I only get to get one. Okay, that's what I figured. Diamond tier items, fight a monster. Interesting. If I fight a monster, I'm pretty sure I just get my level 10. Diamond tier items. What if he had a diamond tier tripwire in there? Could I even afford a diamond tier item right now? Maybe. I don't know how expensive diamond tier items are. I have 16 gold in those two items. That's 26, 30, 34, 36. So I have about 38 gold. Would 38 gold be enough for a diamond tier item? If I look up tripwire. 32 for, I think, so I think it would be enough. I'm gonna fight, because if I get the level up before the next fight and we get a crazy good enchant, that could be really good. I almost wonder, would I replace this enchant, this poison enchant? I probably would. I don't know if I got another feather. Oh, I didn't even sell the one I had, actually, did I?
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for.
When this gains haste, your items gain crit chance.
With each new discovery,
All right.
the formula
Poison effect. Well, I don't know. If I look at Magnus Femur, multicast would be insane. We know shielded is good. Obsidian is crazy. Do we random Femur? Because if you enchant something that's already enchanted, it overwrites the enchantment. Is that how that works? That's how that works, right? What's Boiling Flask enchantment look like? Multicast. Multicast would just reload. That wouldn't be useful. Haste 2 items. Slow 2 items. Actually, heavy on that would not be bad. It overrides. Okay. Mortar and pestle enchant. Heavy would slow a couple items. Double damage bonus. I don't know, what do we think? I feel like it's either mortar and pestle, random enchant. Well, because poison, yeah, poison wouldn't be that useful. Or overwrite the poison on Femur. Thinking we overwrite Femur enchantment is what I'm thinking. I don't think poison's the worst, but I think it's far from the best. Worst is probably the one that protects it from being frozen.
You will lose.
Because we don't care about it being frozen when other things, when they slow, it charges, I think.
Greetings, old friend. I'm pleased to finally meet you.
So we have heal, lifesteal. That is, do those even stack or what? I think that's worse than poison. Because doesn't lifesteal do the same as heal equal to... Does that mean it'll heal for double his item's damage? Oh, I feel like we just got wrecked, to be honest. I feel like we just got wrecked. Vulnerability potion. I will get double heal? Okay, well, so it's not worthless at least, but it feels kind of worthless, to be honest.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Because I kind of feel like I don't need more heal, I just need more damage. Because the poison would have bypassed this guy's shield. This guy's going to be stacking shield for days. Holy crit. Holy crit, what did all that damage? This guy, holy shnikes. Oh, I think I die. Oh god, it was so close. Can I live? Holy crap! Okay, maybe the double heal just saved me. I feel like I need more max health. We got down to like 10 health or something there. 6,400 damage. Holy crap. What was with that woman? Did they forget to wake up the voice actor? I don't know. I was too busy talking and didn't notice. Get a slow item, yeah. I mean, I want to get a slow item, but I also kind of want to just get some chocolate bars for some max health. I mean, can obstacle course give us tripwire? I know I keep talking about tripwire, but... Fight was epic, huh? What a roller coaster. I don't know. I've used this before. I never know if that's actually a good thing. You wish chocolate bars on mass also gave HP, not day of diabetes in real life. I agree.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
I love me some good old chocolate bars. Strength potion. Guaranteed crit chance. Man, a heavy strength potion would be amazing. Where it slows and gives us crit chance. I'd love... I wonder... Although if I saw a heavy enchant, I'd probably put on Mortar and Pestle. 7-second charge time. 9 seconds. Okay, this is faster. I'm gonna buy this. I don't know if I'm gonna
Wanna
keep it,
buy that? I mean, excellent
but a
choice.
guaranteed crit on Femur could be amazing. Enclave Revenant, Yurden, Blood Reef Captain. When you poison, your items gain crit. When you regen, you gain burn. Do I beat that guy? I think I do. You're doing anything with slow. First 5 times use a tool. And when you slow, gain regen. Do I have tool? So this is a tool, so it could haste. Those might be useful. Blood Reef Captain. I have a vehicle. Item cooldown reduced by 5% if you have a vehicle, if you have a weapon, if you have a tool. Weapons have... Actually, I feel like there's an argument for a couple of these things. Crow's Nest instead of Mortar and Pestle. It gives the lifesteal. I'd lose 1 slot, but it would give it 60% crit chance. Interesting. Let's just keep fighting the hardest guy, I guess. Hope he doesn't have a one-shot. I feel like we only lose the guy that has like giant one-shot. Because how much healing we have. Oh man, he is stacking that poison now. 196 poison. Woo! Crit! Crit hit, nice. Okay. Guess we could transform that at some point, see if we can get a diamond something. Crit skills, slow skills. Okay, probably slow. Because anything that makes this proc more is good. Probably some good Mac ones too. Let's just take slow though. When you slow, your items gain crit chance. First 5 times you slow, charge or regen. I don't really have a chart or regen. If I have 1 weapon, its cooldown is reduced by 10%. Zosima is hot, not gonna lie. What's Zosima? Middle one is nuts with incense. Oh, is incense the item that has slow and regen on it? I was hoping to find an incense. So it charges that regen item, which can charge the slow, which can charge the regen. It's less about the regen, it's more about just charging the item. Okay. Okay. Alright, you convinced me. So we need an incense, basically. Self-loop, yeah. Right, incense is a... What is incense? It's not a weapon, right? It's just a tool. Oh, it's a nothing. It's just an item. So I can't get it there. Yeah, for 5 times use, it's a self-loop, right?
Literally.
I mean, plus 20 heal. I wonder if it keeps that plus 20 heal if I re-enchant this to become not a heal item anymore. 'Cause I don't have hardly any regen. I almost want to do shield in case I get the shield version of it, but that would require us finding a specific enchant. I don't think 5 regen's gonna do anything for us. I guess I'll do this. That's probably not gonna do much either. Heal and regen items. Okay. Come on, incense. Come
Rough,
on,
man.
incense.
Let's fix you up. Might leave a scar, but nothing a tattoo won't
Restorative candles. Damn it. Heal equal to 50% of your max health. What is this? First time you would die each fight, heal for 1 and take no damage for a second. Seems terrible, but maybe there's a way to build around that. Trying to decide what else I sell. I guess I'll sell the smelling salts because I need 2 spaces for the catalysts I'll get. All right, cheese on you. Bring it on. Lore-wise, Memento Mori is Mac auto portrait from several centuries ago. That's what he looked like several centuries ago? Is that what it is? Interesting. 15% of your max health. Radiant double whammy. Huh? Wow, that's a long freeze. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do enough damage to this guy. Maybe. Whew, he crit me. Oh, who crits more? Oh god, I think he might hit before me. Oh, I was 1 second off from getting my last hit off. Your max health. Is he building max health? After you fight a player with this in play, gain 300. Oh wow, I've never seen an upgraded knee brace. 7,000 damage he did with that. I feel like if I had anything but the heal, I would have just won. Like, heal, even poison with the extra damage. I don't know, maybe I would have died early without the extra heal, but... Ugh. Potions, no. Potions, I mean, well, maybe. Better potion than the heavy lightning in the bottle. Let me see what I get for this. Guess we could upgrade sleeping potion potentially. Yeah.
See you next time. Unlike your bitter brews, mine are made with love.
$24 regen, that's crazy. Man, if I could get heavy on that, where it's just a slow and we stack some regen, that could be interesting.
Not too
I don't really care about upgrading that, but...
Maybe there's hope for you.
Bottled explosion, that one looks crazy. I bet that can scale really fast if you can make it charge really quickly and reload. Keep hoping I'll hit whatever that's called, incense, with the transform. All right, well, let's hope Vanessa's here and we can find Tripwire. Vanessa is here, although there's also Dooley with that one we were trying to get earlier, but let's check. Tripwire, Tripwire, Tripwire.
Most of it I
When you buy this, get a non-Vanessa item. This has multicast. No. Damn.
Good.
One day I'll get Magnus Femur plus Tripwire. Probably not, actually. All right, Lord of the Waste, Property Baron, Boss Harrow. Lord of the Wastes. Crit chance stuff, charge. I don't know if I beat that because of my low max health. Property Baron. Large items have 50% crit chance, but I got one shot by this guy last time I fought him, didn't I? Deal damage equal to 3 times the value of your items. I got one shot by him. When any non-weapon item is used, slow it. Okay, there's some good stuff here. Well, that's good. I'm not sure about these other things, but I could probably beat Lord of the Waste, right? Quadruple flamberge damage. I probably out-heal it. Problem is, does he scale his damage? I feel like I probably out-heal him. This guy would love something. Crit chance large item. This guy. Does this slow my own things, or that's only... It's got to be for the enemy, right? Gosh, I feel like I should go for him for that chance at that skill. Because anything that slows procs this would be insane. It does slow your own items included? Okay. I still feel like that would be crazy good, though. That feels like that just works super well with Femur.
Get that whole cap.
It's a lot of slow procking, yeah. Damn.
The Bazaar has many secrets.
Gold tier reagents, gold tier loot, gold tier item. I care about a reagent. I mean, if it was the heavy one, it could transform into something useful. And I do have catalysts available at the beginning of each day. Sure. Nice. It is the heavy one. Okay. Dig for free item. Pearls dig sites. Could be anything. Okay. This the items from this event can be from any hero and can be from the monster pool items. Interesting. Says you can reroll a lot. Sells medium items. Again, I think... No, I keep saying this. It's only from your pool. I couldn't buy tripwire from this, right? Okay, I'm gonna go here.
We've barely scratched the surface of the outlands.
Regen, shield. Tools have cooldown reduction. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 rerolls here. Alright, one more try. When you level up, permanently gain 100 health. Interesting. Jim, your weapons gain damage equal to this item's value for the fight. When you buy a weapon, this gains 2 value. I don't know how many more level ups I'm going to get, but maybe I'll actually get some value out of that. How does this help me? I'd have to buy weapons. I don't feel like this works with my build. Looks cool, but I don't feel like it works with my build. I need to get some stuff off of my thing here. Because I need slow procs. And this taking up 3 slots screws out my slow procs. I'm just gonna get this. Gives more money. Well, I'm hoping to get max health from some levels. Maybe we don't even get into level before that does anything, but... I want to transform the heavy thing, is why I went here. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Okay. Remember earlier when I said I want a heavy strength potion? I'm hoping we have guaranteed crits every time on the Femur now. Gosh, I wish I could upgrade it so it's diamond so it lasts even longer. Okay, I really hope... I might just die here, but I'm hoping
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us.
we are critting every time now. That the timing works out with the slow procking and everything. It's got the sunlight spear. Okay, I have a feeling we're about to get burned like crazy here. Okay, first one. Oh. Okay, that's one set of crits. Wow, he has a lot of regen. It's a lot of regen. Yes, the crit! Oh, wow, that was at the 534 burn, 534 regen on its next hit. That's, or heal, I guess. Oh, that's crazy. Alright. He has that hardly working that I got. But he didn't have any slow, does he? He has no slow. Interesting. Okay. Well, now I'm unsure if I'd even want incense if I found it. I wonder if getting rid of mortar and pestle, since it gives lifesteal and this has heal anyway, for a couple of slow items would actually be better. What do we think? I feel like more slow procs might be better than the mortar and pestle on this, to be honest.
Discounts for peace.
Toxic. Transform into a gold copy of the medium non-legendary item to the left of this for the fight. Don't know if that'll be any good for us. Actually, just thinking about if I replace this with that, that would give an extra multicast. Only on one of the potions, though. If you have the same amount of items on both sides, charge all other items instead. Does that work for this build? All right, I need some space here. Let me... We'll just keep its enchant if I change it. It does, actually. Interesting. I feel like I kind of want to try replacing this with slow items. Problem is I don't... I do have this. When either player uses a weapon, charge this. And this could get turned into another slow item. Not sure if that's better or not. Want to try it though.
I suppose you'll go buy a weapon instead.
Chill out, lady. It's fine. Sells more potions. Transform. I mean, so slow procs this, and when this gets used, that charges this. Transform. Let's get Sharpening Stone, just to make the base damage on this higher, I guess. It's a small buff, I don't know if it's worth, but it's an upgrade. Do I actually want to haste this item? I feel like maybe I want to haste the slow items. I feel like hasting the slow items might be better than hasting this. Because if this gets hasted and charged, it slows something and it procs that. It's probably better. Yeah, I think that's probably better. And if this gets turned into that, then if this does slow, then that would proc that and then charge that, something like that. All right, what do we got? Lord Arkan, Trash Titan, Boss Harrow. Lord Arkan is when you use an item shield, Gatling gun. Use all your other items when you use an item. Deal 100 damage. First time you fall below half health, use this. I think he burst me down. And then Trash Titan, when you use a small item, charge a large item. That's nice. Is that right? Is it Trash Titan? Yeah, and then the other is Boss Hero. When any non-weapon is used, slow it. Boss Harrow's skill is OP. Yeah, the slow proc one. Yeah, we'll try again. I fought him last time and didn't get it. Give it another try, I guess. Talking about assault focus, right? Oh, okay, nice. This actually works out.
Tell your bosses. They're gonna pay for this.
Alright, well, give me your skill, bro. Damn.
My mind glows.
Teaches gold skills, upgrade an item. So I can make this diamond, which would mean it goes up 75 damage every time we slow. Or I can look for another skill. I think getting this to diamond is probably the best play here. More scaling. Max out its scaling.
A thing of true beauty.
Large items, max health, non-weapon item. Large items. So he will only sell large items of max, right? It always says when a merchant would sell things outside of your character's items. Is that correct? Is it correct to say that Pole and any other person that's selling a specific type of item only sells that type of item for your character? I think that's correct. It's hard for me to keep track of all this stuff. There's so many different things. That's correct, okay. Let's get max health and
Bulk up, get solid.
more heal, I guess. Alright, well, you could sell the item we're looking for. We're hardly working. Haste. If that was a heavy haste, maybe. So 3 items. Only one proc, so a triple proc. Net. Slow an item for 2 seconds, multicast for each weapon or friend your enemy has. Oh, interesting. So if we fight a dually with a bunch of friends, or Vanessa with a bunch of weapons, this counters that. Interesting. Still no incense, sadly. Alright, so there's a dually. Alright, so let's I feel like I gotta sell something if I want to replace 2 small items here. Is that right? I think it is. So probably that. And if he has a bunch of friends, we multicast slow and hopefully wreck him. Seems like that could be quite good. Watch us fight a duel with, like, I was gonna say with a bunch of weapons, but actually that would work. Because a bunch of weapons would proc this too.
100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
Oh, he's got a couple. ×6! Okay. Alright, punish him for all his weapons and friends. Is it enough? Yeah! Okay! Nice! We're getting our revenge on Dooley for the early game losses. That's a 2-chest win. Nice. Procced 13 times. Get wrecked, Dooley. Get wrecked. All right. Look at that. Frickin'. Look at that. Did I have space for... I did not have space for 2 catalysts, did I? Oops, that was a mistake. It's fine. Small items, regen, transform. So what do I even want now? I guess just upgrades to my stuff. I mean, where would I even place a... Probably replacing the boiling flask. Maybe replacing heavy smelly salts if I found the incense.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste. Oh, I understand.
Good call, Ghost of Pizza's Past. I love your name, by the way.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
Nothing all that useful right now.
That's good, I guess.
Void Golem, Property Baron, Hulking Experiment. It's this guy that destroys your items. When your enemy uses an item, deal damage. Start of each day, destroy an item on each player's board for the fight. Yeah, he might just destroy my mace and I lose. Yeah, so I don't think that we can ever fight him. Unless we had the you can't destroy items. Property Baron, Hulking Experiment. Crit chance could be good, although I have the crit chance thing. Potion. Hulking Experiment. I don't know if any of these are good for me. If you're happy I'm playing this game, I'm pretty good time. I don't know if anybody really gets me anything useful. Let's just make sure we can win the fight, I guess. Okay. I will say if we get another chance to enchant,
Not all my subjects
I'm unsure what I'd want to enchant. Maybe the net, because I don't... If I If I were to re-enchant this and lose the heal, I'd probably have to get the lifesteal item back up. That's kind of worthless.
My power burns hotter.
Crit skills, free
melting away
skills, diamond tier
impurities.
skills. Basically maxed on crit as long as that thing's doing its thing. So freeze could be good, but there's probably just too many insane diamond tier skills. So let's check that.
I am not prideful. I simply acknowledge.
First 9 times, use your rightmost item, charge a slow item. Holy crap, that seems pretty good. I got crit chance. You have regen equal to half the poison on your enemy. Okay. Rightmost item. Just swap to the net to the right, you think? Okay, sounds good to me. Just trying to decide what I wanted to put where. It is the fastest charging item we have. Okay. I think that's right. Yeah.
All in are the same. Power is wisdom.
Slow item.
Something like that.
Basically mirror your board except Magnus Femur. Gold tier items, burn item. Okay, let's check what you got.
Treasure's real. But don't touch it. Typical. All browse, no buy.
I guess I could transform this and... Well, actually, probably transform this. If I got a heavy incense, I think that would be pretty crazy. A heavy quicksilver. Transform to a gold copy of another small item and enchant the transformation with heavy. Interesting. Is that good? Is that useful here? If I had an incense, maybe. If I found an incense and could just copy all the incenses, I wonder how good that would be rather than these potions. I wonder if that would be better with a hardly working proc. Maybe. Replace my potions. I'd lose the crit chance, though.
You would stand aside. You are
sure.
a child to me, and I will punish
What do you got? Nightshade, mirror. This double Ouroboros. So he's stacking regen is what he's doing. Will his poison stacking outdo me? I don't know. He doesn't have a lot of weapons or friends, so I think he actually does counter us here. Yeah, his shielding. Wow, that's some crazy shielding. Alright, we definitely lose this one.
But you would
Our throne net. Maybe I should swap out throne net if I'm fighting Mac. 8,000 shielding. That's crazy. Alright, I probably need to swap that out. 840 regen. Well, there's a Mac build with the regen and poison stacking I want. All right, let's. What are the the throne net enchantments? Double slow duration, multicast, couple decent ones.
Let me lift you up, back onto your path.
Crit effects, huh? That doesn't even work on that. Boiling flask. Do you have any good enchants? It could slow 2 items potentially. Multicast would be crazy on it. So heavier multicast on that could be pretty good.
Your things are so dull. Let me brighten them.
Does that freeze?
Many times I have stood on this edge. I have no fear.
That could be good. That could be not terrible. Let's just get some max health, I guess. Oh, I almost did the wrong thing there. Smelling salts? No. Oh, well, it is smelling salts, but they're not heavy. So... chocolate bars. I don't know how many more level ups I'm gonna get, but I'll sell the catalyst thing, I guess. Icy net, yes. Okay, small items.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly concentrated. Shall I?
Still trying to find an incense. I feel like maybe the stacked incense might be better than the potion stuff. Still no incense. Poison equal to your regen. Void Colossus, Trash Titan Hulking. When you burn, charge shielded item. When you burn, hasten item. Destroy an enemy item for the fight when using adjacent item charge. Okay, again, if I ever get my main item destroyed, we can never win. So, Trash Titan. Use a small, charge a large. That can be good. And who's the other one? Hulking Experiment. Yeah, okay, let's go for Trash Titan. Three times multi. He's got a friend, a weapon, and that's it. Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Get blasted.
Another specimen for my collection.
Damn.
With enough power, I will defeat death.
Gold tier tool, gold tier loot, gold tier item. That's not a tool. Their cooldowns increased by... oh, so their cooldowns are faster. Oh, that's cool. So these are now only 1 second slower than normal is how that works. Gotcha. Okay.
Cast aside your deathstruments.
This girl's crazy. Deathstruments! Permanently gain regen. Not really getting any reagent swapping things.
I feel like...
Man, this might be the latest day I've ever gotten to, maybe?
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
Come on, where's some incense? Where's incense? No incense.
That's fine. Don't care.
I think so. I mean, I've usually already lost or won by now, I think. I don't know, I've only gotten a 3 chest win, I think, once. So maybe I got later than this then. Alright, well, It's dually, so hopefully Throne Net, Icy Throne Net just shuts him down. Hopefully he's got a lot of friends that are going to make me multicast him like crazy. I hope it doesn't stun lock me. Friend. He's only got one friend, it looks like. This is looking bad. How much health does he have? Holy shnikes. I crit heal. Oh, that was close. If I got one more attack off, we might get it. We might have had him. How much health did he have, man? 600 burn from ignition core. 4,000 damage from the... And 400 poison from that. Jeez. Alright, well, that's GG. It was a good run. Definitely a good run.
A result befitting my centuries.
Wow, he had triple diamond skills. Again, it seems like the only way I can make any decent progress on Mac is Magnus Femur build. Although we did get wrecked by that one poison guy that had 800 something poison. It's some sort of toxic... No, it was a shielded nightshade, I think, that he had. Shielded nightshade. Alright, I don't know if we have any more tickets to get another run in, but let's check if we get something from our chests that would let us do another ranked run. Dooley can have a high HP late because of relatively quick... He relatively quickly achieves a peak build, the rest of the money gets pooled into chocolate, huh? Well, you gotta find the chocolates, so it's not like guaranteed, right? So I'd have to spend money if I want to do another ranked run today. I mean, spend gems. Is that right? Yeah, it cost me 100 to do another ranked run. I'm not sure that I want to spend my gems on that. Oh, man. And that is my main issue with this game. Apart from their crappy servers, is... It's very win more. You have to win a ton to play more. So it feels like I need to swap games now unless I'm going to play a normal game that gets me nothing. Because I have no dailies left to do. If I'm not mistaken. I think I completed my dailies. So I think there's pretty much nothing else I can do except play normal that maybe works toward my weekly challenges. Buy small items, upgrade items to gold, defeat monsters. Alright, let me consider. I might wanna play a new game that Blueprints. My worry is that if I get into Blueprints and really love it, I will stop wanting to play this game. So let me GG Cookie Time, Sam Stretchy's Restroom, while I think about how to spend the rest of the stream, if it's going to be a new game to check out or if I want to just work on weekly challenges. But y'all enjoy Chair or Ad Time. When we come back, we will either play more of this or check out a new game. Be right back, my friends.